Good evening, stitched together friends, and welcome to Hanu-Christma-Vlogmas. I'm really excited that you're here to celebrate these 8 days of fiber arts with me. As you may know, these videos are starting on the first night of Hanukkah and continuing throughout all 8 days of that celebration. This year, the night where you light all 8 candles happens on the day of Christmas. So in my house, we celebrate both holidays. We've got dual decorations going on in my home, and I thought it would be a fun way to share some fiber art projects with you as we go through 8 days of lighting candles, metaphorical candles, together, and then talking a little bit about spinning, knitting, and weaving, and all the fun that is the fiber arts. And I want to do a small giveaway at the end of these 8 days too. I recently finished these hand-woven dishcloths. Maybe you caught my video about that, where I talk about the process of making them. And I've got 5 of them here, and although some of them are gifts, I also want one of them to be a gift to one of you. So how to get into that giveaway would be to leave a comment down below and, say something, say hi, tell me about your fiber arts crafting, but also tell me that, yes, you'd like to be in the giveaway. And at the end of the 8 days, I will compile the names and pick someone randomly to receive one of these fun and festive holiday hand towels. They're really nice and smooshy, and they're made of cotton, and they can go in the washing machine, and they don't bleed, which is amazing in and of itself, perhaps, because this red is really vibrant. So anyway, yes, if you think you might want a dish towel, leave a comment, say hello, tell me you're interested in the giveaway, and I look forward to getting to know you over the course of these next 8 days. Finally, every night I will be doing a little fiber arts related blessing with these nice wooden candles from this old toy of my children's. Not at all traditional Hanukkah blessing at all, but maybe a way of having some fun with the idea of bringing some light to the season and connecting it to this passion for the fiber arts that we share. So with that, I will offer tonight's blessing and then move on to tonight's project. It's great to have you here. Our Hanu-Christma-Vlogmas blessing for tonight is, may your wheel always spin true. Let's once again tonight go over to the spinning wheel. Today I am going to be spinning up the last little chunk of yarn that was left on the bobbin after yesterday's finishing up of this glorious yarn that hadn't fit onto this bobbin. So yeah, like I like to do a chain ply, and so we've got my wheel friend here, and I'm just gonna get set up, and I don't know how long this will take. When I do a chain ply, you always start with, there's my slip knot, and you always ply in the opposite direction from what you spun the single in, just like normal plying. So yeah, here we go. If you are new to chain plying, why is this? I'm going to make this considerably lower on tension so that I have time to pull it through. If you are new to chain plying, there are a bunch of lovely videos on the interwebs about chain plying. And basically you're just pulling what I'm going to call the working yarn, the working single that's coming off the bobbin, through this loop. And then the twist is running into the triangle here. And my hands are in the way. I also don't usually do this on this side, so we're messing with my usual brain. But I've got this is the working yarn being pulled through this loop. And okay, this is gonna really mess with me. I have to move this back to my normal side of doing things, and I am actually going to just put it on the ground down here. Okay, and when I did that, I made sure that the single was coming off the bobbin in the same orientation. Now we're back in business in a way that feels a lot more comfortable and natural for me, and I can actually here we go. Set this up so you can see what I'm doing better. Just pulling it around and grabbing that loop, pulling it through, and as it's doing that, it's keeping the color of the single as it goes, because you're only getting a little bit at once. Unless, of course, like here I've got almost 3 colors going, which is resulting in, you know, a little bit of a transition to a new color. Now we're getting into more of a blue section. And now it's, ooh, very blue. I love this blue on this particular yarn. Okay. And now we're getting into more of a brown section. I don't think this is going to give us very much more than a few yards. Because I can see we're already like halfway up the bobbin down there. One thing about chain plying is that it can leave little nubby bits at the ends. And for some people, this is why they like to weave with it, because those nubby bits get kind of, whoa, wrong direction. Those nubby bits get kind of worked out and don't matter so much when you are creating the over-under effect of weaving. So that's one reason why I kind of like to intend to use this as a very slight color contrast when I'm weaving. Like, I don't think anybody would actually be like, oh my gosh, there's a single color in there as opposed to a barber pole. What's up with that? You know, I don't think anybody would actually notice that in a finished woven item, but I know it's there. And I know it makes it just a little bit more unique. So that is cool. Alright, so, you know, I mean, I've gotten through about a half of this bobbin, and I'm 6 minutes into this video, so it's a quick way to finish up the remainder of what is on the bobbin when you're plying yarn. So this yarn is going to be slightly different from the other yarn because it ends up being effectively a 3-ply through the chain. But you get that really cool, like, variegation and more solid color that comes from pulling the yarn through in these chains. Just kind of stop spinning, and then I can see what the yarn is looking like, and I can definitely see that, you know, here we've got 3-ply going on. I will have to go back and show that to you later, because that's not easy to see. So you can see we have come to the end, and there is one part that is a little loop, and one right here, and one part that is this longer thread, and that is that. So, ta-da! Just a tiny bit of extra yarn from the end of that bobbin. And yeah, you can see it has a bit more of the smoothness of a 3-ply as opposed to the bumpiness of a 2-ply. Oh! Thank you for joining Tina and I. Yes, hello there, little one. For tonight's video for Hanu-Christma-Vlogmas. I'm Emily, and this is Stitched Together Fiber Arts, and this is Tina. I hope you'll join tomorrow for the next night of Hanu-Christma-Vlogmas. If you have enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe to my channel. And don't forget that we're going to have a giveaway drawing for a holiday hand towel at the end of our 8 nights, which will end on Christmas Day. So keep an eye out for that. To join, leave a comment down below and let me know that you're interested. And I hope you're having a wonderful, warm holiday season. You hear that, Clara? Yes. Oh, she's so squirmy. Okay.